All right, welcome here to our Get to Know You segment. Rusty Hitt along with Easton Autrey here, Corsicana senior baseball player. And Easton, you've had a very active summer. Why don't you just give us a little rundown of some of the things you've been able to do this summer?
So first thing is I went to Arizona, tried out for the All-American Classic, which is another thing I went to, which was last weekend in San Diego. After that, I went to Team USA. I tried out for Team USA out there in Cary, North Carolina. Then after that, came home, went to the Connie Mack World Series out there in Farmington. Right after that, came home and went right back to California. I was there for about a week in Long Beach for the area code games. Came right back after that and went right back to California. So for the Perfect Game All-American Classic there in San Diego.
And you left some stuff out. And I know you went to Ohio to play.
Yeah.
I know you got to do the home run derby for the high school kids
at the
All-Star game.
I forgot I did that.
Oh, yeah, this is other things. You forget about going to the Major League Baseball All-Star game.
Yeah, I did forget about that.
All right, so talk all the experiences you had. What was the coolest thing that you were able to do?
The coolest thing, I would say, was probably the Perfect Game All-American Classic there in San Diego. The game was really fun. You got to do some cool things. Got to go to the Rady Children's Hospital. That was a cool experience. Also, but also trying out for Team USA was really neat because you get to, play for something bigger than yourself. It's bigger than your high school. It's bigger than your state. It's for the whole country. So that was a cool experience.
Well, so in some of these All-Star games, I'm sure you had some ex-major leaguers as coaches and got to meet a lot of people. Anybody really stand out that you got to meet?
The major leaguer I talked to the most was a guy named Mo Vaughn. He was an MVP back in the day. But a different experience we got was when we were in San Diego. We went to the Rady Children's Hospital. So there we met these 3 kids, and they all had leukemia, and they have this disease called AT. And you kind of see what they go through, and it kind of puts in perspective what you're doing. Like, you don't really have bad days because those are some bad days.
Yeah.
So
a long day at the ballpark is a whole lot better than a day at the hospital.
Yes,
right?
it is. So. Yes, it is for sure.
Well, so what else did you get to do when you were out there? How many games did you play? Because I know it's almost like a full professional schedule you were playing.
I would say we played a good 50, maybe 60 games, because kind of every day is just, you kind of lose what day of the week it is. You're like, oh, I have a flight tomorrow. Like, I didn't know it was Thursday. Because, you get up, you go to the field, you got practice, workouts, and a game. Then you wake up, do the same thing. So throughout the whole summer, I'd say a good 50 or 60. Because some days with double headers, you got to count for those too. So some long days. Well,
you are a baseball guy. Your dad's coach. Your big brother was a player. So you've been at the field your whole life. You've been in the batting cage your whole life. Did you ever get to the point where, like, man, this is almost too much?
I wouldn't say too much, but I will say there's some days where you get there and like, dang, I got 3 more days of this. It's 100 degrees, cramped all day. But you also look at it like, I only got 3 days left. I can get through it. I can get through it. Like, some days you got to change the way you think about it, because some of those days of the field you're there for 6-7 hours, so you're kind of just, and you've done it the past 5 days in a row. Like, you just want to go back and take a nap, but you just got to kind of grind through it and get to the next day, get to your next objective. Like, next thing, you get done with your workouts, you go straight into the cage. You just get to hitting, get to the game, get through the game, eat dinner, do stuff like that. So you just got to focus on your next objective, I should say.
So what did you take out of the experience, both as helping you to be a better player? Also, you had to grow up a lot this summer. You're out on your own for a lot of that time. Talk about some of the things you took out of that experience.
Well, also, one of the big things for baseball is you kind of learn, a strikeout's not the end of the world. Like, rolling over is not the end of the world. You still have 20 more bats that week. You just kind of, I was 0 for 4, when I was telling you before, in North Carolina. Like, the next day, first at bat, I hit a double. So you kind of just got to brush everything off, because if you wake up and you're feeling sorry for yourself and you got to face 97, you don't got a chance. You're just going to be out again. So you just got to kind of flush the bad days and move on and keep grinding for sure.
Well, I remember, if I can remember right, you won one of the home run derbies at one of the All-Star games. Talk about, because you're going up, these are the best hitters in your age group in the country. So what's it like to go up against the guys who are just as big as you are, that are just as talented, and talk about when you go out and actually win a competition like that?
It's fun. You're all friends. You all know each other. You've all been around each other a lot. So you kind of just got to have fun with it. Don't get upset if you lose. You kind of just the home run derbies are supposed to be fun. So you go out there and you have a good time, try to hit as many as you can, and talk a little trash along the way. But definitely, it was awesome. It was cool. Like I won the one in area code. I hit like 24 total, so that was really neat. Just the last round, I hit 12 of them in like 2 minutes. So it's exhausting, but it was so much fun during the moment that you kind of brush everything off.
Yeah, when you get in a zone like that, you hit 12 in that kind of setting, you just feel like you can hit it anywhere, right?
Yeah. Yes, you definitely can.
Well, talk about that versus, was that more cool than hitting the video board at Globe Life in Arlington?
No, the Globe Life, that was crazy. I was joking around before, like, no shot, I'm gonna hit that. Then I did. It was like, that's pretty cool. That's never happened before, so it's kind of one of those deals. It's pretty neat, and I don't think anything will ever really top it. So.
Well, and you're getting played on MLB Network and that kind of thing as a junior in high school. That's got to be a great feeling.
Yeah, it was a great experience.
Got you a lot of notoriety as well.
Oh yeah,
and
it did definitely.
Pulled you up the peg on the player rankings as far as being noticed. But obviously, you're already committed to go to the University of Texas. So what do you see? What was it about Coach Schlossnagle and the University of Texas that really drew you there?
Schlossnagle and them were at Texas A&M before, so I already had that relationship with him. He's also just a winner. You know, he's kind of mean sometimes. Like some players don't like him.
So kind of like playing for your dad.
Yeah, so if he finds ways to win, and if you're a winner, you're gonna like him. So then like Tulo, like the hitting coach, he's kind of crazy, but I like it. You know, he's kind of a madman, but he's very good at what he does.
And he's a very good Major League Baseball player.
He's very good at what he does, so you just got to really focus on him, and you got to believe in him. And I really believe in that coaching staff over there that we're going to win. So.
All right. Well, what's it like playing for your dad?
Well, that's interesting. Loaded question there.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's good. It's fun. Not most people don't get to do that. Get to step on the field with your dad every game, pretty much. So. Take away what you can from it and enjoy it. Also, I try not to let him get to my head too much because he definitely does that. But try to take away from it and enjoy all the I guess the moments that most people don't get to have.
It doesn't hurt that he's a pretty good baseball coach. So, well, let's just talk a little bit. You know, this is your senior year. You know, your team. You got most of your team coming back. What are you looking at for the Tigers coming up this season?
This year. Honestly, just to get more, like, kind of tough it out a little bit more. I feel like if we get behind, it's like some of the guys would just kind of quit a little bit last year. We're kind of trying to hopefully get that out of everybody and just have that fight from the first pitch to the last pitch. Like we showed that in Belton, but like for example, like Crandall last year, at Crandall, like we didn't really, kind of showed up all kind of lazy. Everybody was, and that kind of just put the belt on us a little bit. But like in Belton, like they come back, they score like 3 to get the lead. We come right back and tie it up.
Yep.
Then we go out and we come back in and win it. So really have more like relentlessness throughout the whole season instead of just trying to turn it for the playoffs. Like you can't just do that. You can't just turn it on when you want to. So try to have that focus throughout pitch 1 from Duncanville scrimmage to Grapevine in the state finals.
There you go. You gotta like that, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what kind of responsibility do you feel? After basically your experiences this summer and everything, you feel like that'll help you going in to help lead this team?
Yes, sir, it does. Because when you go off in the summers, you're kind of around everybody who wants the same goal. You got to play as hard as you can. That's one thing I've kind of learned. You can't take any second off. You take a second off, you're left behind. So try to help them guys realize that, and not that since it's just high school, it doesn't matter, because it does. Everything matters. So you got to just really take away like the stuff I learned, like base running, like really learning base running. Help those guys read that stuff. Like at USA, like if you didn't like a dirt ball read, so the pitcher spikes a breaking ball or something, and you didn't take second base, like you're not making the USA team. And that's something we never do in high school. Like most of the guys just kind of stand there. Even I did that, but there you just kind of have to. So you just got to keep going.
Well, you obviously did a lot of baseball. Is there anything besides baseball you like to do?
I like to hunt. I like to fish a little bit. Like me and my dad are going hunting. Like we leave tonight and we'll hunt tomorrow. So that'll be good. That'll be a fun experience. Get away from my life for a weekend. So that'll be fun.
Kind of rest a little bit, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
all right.
sir.
Well, this is Easton Autrey. He is representing your Corsicana Tiger baseball team very well this summer, And we appreciate you stopping by.
Yes, sir. Thank you all for having
me.
me.
Good luck to you, and looking forward to a great season.
Yes, sir. Thank you.